Hello, this is Brenda Green. I'd like to welcome you back to Living in the Go. I'm talking to you today about the healthcare ripoff in the United States. And I call it a ripoff because if you look at every civilized country in the world, they have great insurance. At least they have insurance where all of their citizens are covered and they pay minimum premiums. Here in the United States, we have hundreds of types of insurance, some good, some bad, but they don't do an effective job and they're very costly most of the time. When you look at the fact that 28 million people in the United States still are uninsured, that's a problem. 50 million people have some insurance, but it's not quality insurance. And it just gets worse and worse every year. You may have insurance and you may have insurance that covers your medication, but now we're finding that more and more of our medication has to be picked up by ourselves because our insurance won't cover it. But that's a problem. We really need universal health care. Insurance that if we leave a job, we don't lose our insurance, we just carry it with us. And manageable, affordable premiums would be ideal, but it's just not happening here. And when they say that they can't do it, it's a lie. The reality is big corporations are getting money from us not having quality health care. They just always have, and they don't want to lose that. So we have politicians who are in office. They're not doing things in our best interest because what they're doing is what the corporations tell them to do. They're taking donations from the pharmaceutical companies, the medical associations, to keep things the status quo. Basic things that we could get covered here, they are refusing to do. You know, I read an article where EpiPen in Italy was like $2 and here it's like $50. That's insane, considering that we make the majority of the pharmaceuticals that are used in the world. However, people in other countries pay less than we do right here, and they're made right here. So that's a problem. I was looking at some other stats too. 500,000 people every year file bankruptcy because of medical debt. Not the regular bankruptcy because of credit cards or whatever. No, this is due to medical debt. They're drowning, they're losing everything because they can't pay their medical debt. That is certainly a problem. I sometimes feel like, what can we do? Well, I think we need to do a better job of who we elect into office. We need to vet them. We need to be sure that they're not being upholden to a corporation and that they're looking at our interests. How much money are they taking from people who will tell them what to do, who will lobby them to do what's good for them? All of these companies making more and more money and charging us more for it. It's just not fair. So I don't want to be discouraged and lose hope, but I know there's got to be a way. I mean, Obamacare was one way to get it started, but we ultimately need universal health care. It's like our Medicare system here. When you turn 65, then you got medical coverage where you can pretty much go anywhere, have any kind of procedure done for you. Well, we all need that. We're paying enough taxes. They say we're the richest country in the world. Well, when you look at our mortality rate for infants, it's like one of the worst in the world. And we're the richest country. I'm wondering what's happening because at the bottom line, are us people not worth it because we don't hit the bottom line in terms of money for the people who make the money? That's just not fair, and I'd like to do something about it. So again, it's election time, there are primaries going on. Think about these candidates, ask them some questions, vet them, because rip-offs for healthcare, it goes beyond that. It's so much more, so much bigger, and we can do better, people. So I hope that was helpful. Thanks, and have a great day.